Okay, so I just an FYI, I am recording, so if you have any questions, please wait until I pause the recording. You are not going to be able to see it because, like I said, we do have multiple screens at school, and since I am not at school right now. Also, video on. I have a lot of you that have your video off. That's not cool. How'd you like it if I taught like this all day? You need to turn your screens on. Turn your cameras on. If you think you have technical difficulties, shut it down and come back. Let's get it fixed. This is not a me thing, it's a district thing. It is a district policy to make sure that you are sitting in your spot and you are working the way that you are supposed to be working. You don't see me moving around all over the place. I am sitting in one spot. I have a spot I work from. All right. For those of you who are not turning on your camera, please make sure that you note that I am making note of who is not turning it on, so when there are discussions, I can tell parents about them. Our class norms are to be kind, be respectful, and be working. These are things that help us become successful. Our mission statement, as I have stated, I can see you, so please make sure that you are following along with the mission statement. We will work together as friends and family. In Mrs. Met's class, to gain more knowledge, to work, and to learn. So we can all be successful. We will listen to each other, help each other, and encourage each other. We will make things happen and show the world. We will not accept anything short of the best. Good job, guys. For all of you who participated, I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot that we start our day off strong and understanding what our mission is in getting an education. Our class goal is 100% of Mrs. Met's students will show growth on unit assessments throughout the 2020-2021 school year. They will accomplish this goal by being purposeful and intentional with their time and learning. Today's learning objective is a lot. We will be working on this all week. It is, what is the role of the sun in the water cycle is the big question we are asking here. You are expected to identify the water cycle as a constant recycling of the Earth's water. The change of water from one state or phase to another as it moves through the atmosphere and on Earth's surface. Raise your hand if you can tell me what it means by water moving from one state or phase. What do you think that means? Water moving through one state or phase. You are also expected to know that the water cycle system is powered by energy from the sun. That's pretty key right there. You will be able to draw and label how the water cycle above and on the surface of Earth using the following terms. So these are going to be the terms that we're going to be focusing on this week. Energy from the sun, evaporation, transpiration from plants, condensation, precipitation, runoff, collection of surface water, percolation into soil for plants, and groundwater that collects under the water table and used by humans. Some people have wells. Then you will also be expected to explain the change in temperature that occurs as water goes through the water cycle. This is actually one of my favorite things because we live in the water cycle each and every day. All right, our warm-up champs expectations. Level 0, raise your hand and wait patiently. You are reading, thinking, solving, typing, and drawing, staying in your spot so that we can all stay focused and we can all succeed. So before you get deep into your warm-up, I want to talk about it first. I want to talk about this diagram without the multiple choice answers. So you have this diagram below, and I'll read it. The diagram below shows views of an area of land near the ocean. The diagrams show how the area changed over time. So I'm going to pause. and wait along with me. And just an FYI, just so you know, I do have a split screen, and I do recommend that you have one as well, so that you can see the meeting and also see the work that you're working on. So I can see the meeting on one half of my screen, and I can see my modules on the other half of my screen. So what I want to do is I want to go into the Science Week 20 warm-up. And I'm going to load the Science Week 20. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. So, like I said, one of the things I want to do before we start answering questions and looking at these multiple choice answers is I want to make sure that we can label these graphs first, because that's going to be something I'm going to ask you to start doing. So I am going to come up here and I want to mark up. I'm going to highlight the text. So do you see where I'm highlighting the text? I'm going to click on it. I'm actually going to highlight changes to the, okay, will it let me? Yeah, let's pick green. Changes to the, nope. Of course it's not going to let me. Why would it let me? That would just make too much sense, right? Does y'all's work? Does your Cami work? Can y'all highlight and type on things? I'm recording right now, so is this a question that, is this a question about what we're learning, or are you trying to give assistance? I don't really want to say names while I'm recording, and I don't want to keep pausing. So now that you're unmuted, what you need? Wave at me if you're having a hard time highlighting. All right, so it's not working. Can y'all put in text? Will it let you type in text? Yeah, I can type in text. All right, well then I guess I'm going to do that. I guess I'll have to draw. I won't be highlighting. I will be drawing. All right, so I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw. I'm not going to highlight. I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a circle around changes to the land. And then I'm going to add a text that says erosion is the breaking down Nope, erosion is the movement. Erosion is the moving of the land, and deposition is the dropping off. Okay, so I want to make note of this first before I go select my answer. I want to make sure that I understand what the picture is saying first before I select my answer. And now that I have this, I can now select an answer, correct? All right, so raise your hand. Number 2 says a farmer picks an area good for planting because of its rich topsoil. Which materials most contribute to the topsoil's ability to support plant life? So before I even get to the multiple choice answers, the first thing I'm going to do is, I am going to circle the question, which materials? And I'm going to circle it. It's not a very good circling. I am not looking for professional artwork here. I am just trying to make sure I know what the question's asking me, and I'm going to put a text box in here that is going to start explaining topsoil. So topsoil. Raise your hand if you can tell me some things that topsoil has. What does topsoil have? Okay, so I am back in the course. Mine looks a little bit different than yours because, again, I am trying to, that's not what I want. I have a split screen. but we're going to see if we can't add a little fun to our lives. What do y'all think? I guess I'm just going to go into modules week 20. So go ahead and go into modules. We've already done the science warm-up, so go ahead and go into science W20D2 Tuesday 01/19/2021 water cycle day 1. Water cycle day 1. We're going to be doing this for 4 days this week. Friday is going to be your unit assessment. Okay, unit assessment. So when you go in here, you have the guiding question. What is the role of the sun in the water cycle? Is everybody on this page? You're not looking at the meeting. You are looking at your, you're looking at modules. You're not looking at the meeting. You can hear me, but you're in modules. Some of you have already clicked on the video. I am going to give you a few minutes, and I want you to watch the video at least twice. Can y'all do that for me? At least twice. Y'all go ahead and click that. I'm going to go on mute. Was that not cute? We'll be watching that a lot this week. All right. So as you can see, we go through the next piece and it says that we are going to scroll through the water cycle in this link below. There is a game at the end. The game does not work. Do y'all understand? So if you want to go ahead and click on it, we can all get to it together. I will be sharing it on my screen. Or not. That's not the one that I want. This isn't. This doesn't work the way that I want it to. Oh, there it is. All right. So right now, y'all should all be looking at the next link where if you scroll up, it says Southeast Water, Natural Water Cycle. Thumbs up if y'all are all looking at Natural Water Cycle on your screen. You can either look at mine, and then I can read through this, okay? We're all in the Canvas going through the next one, so let me see. Keeps doing that. It won't just switch. So now we're going to go to the Explain the Water Cycle Study Jam. Are y'all all looking at that? Let me see. Are you all looking at that? You should all be on your Canvas looking at the Study Jam. Some of you may have clicked on it. So go back to your Canvas assignment. Some of you have clicked on the Study Jam. I want you to watch the video and take the test and see how you do. Watch the video and take the test and see how you do. Tyler, you need to go back to your Canvas. And click on the Study Jams. I'm going to back up a minute so I can record. So you've done the Water Cycle Study Jam. You watched the video and you answered the questions, and you went through and you reviewed your answers and looked at the ones that you missed, right? Thumbs up, yes? You all did that? Okay, so now we're going to do this QSSS way. So the question is, what role does the sun play in the water cycle process? That's the question. You're going to think about your answer. And you're going to signal a thumbs up when you can complete the sentence stem below. Your sentence stem is the sun blanks the water, causing it to turn into a blank and rise. Okay? Then we are going to share, and then you're going to record a video and submit it to me. Thumbs up if you understand. All right, so here's your question. What role does the sun play in the water cycle process? When you can fill in the blanks for the sentence stem, I want you to give me a thumbs up and keep it up. Ready? Go. Tyler's got it. Scarlett's got it. The sun blanks the water, causing it to turn into a blank and rise. Brianna's got it. Give me a thumbs up. Luke's got it. Guys, I need your cameras on. Give me a thumbs up when you can complete this sentence. Chloe's got it. The sun blanks the water, causing it to turn into a blank and rise. Talia, Veronica, Yusuf, Melelatai, John, Cruz, Corey, Chloe, Bapaswi, you got it? Give me a thumbs up. Be prepared to answer. Layla, you got it? All right, Chloe, Complete the sentence stem. The sun blanks the water, causing it to turn into a blank and rise. Not quite. Not quite. You're close. There's better words to use. We need better words. Scarlet. That is one way. That is one. So, Scarlet, will you repeat what you just said? You are correct. Does anybody have another way we can state that? Sujav, can you complete that sentence stem for me? Heats. Gas. Very good. Very good. So, Sujav, can you repeat that again? Very good. Bipaswi, can you repeat the sentence stem, please? Yes, the sentence stem. The sun blanks the water, causing it to turn into a blank and rise. And very good. So now here's what I want you all to do. Every single one of you are going to do this right now. In this assignment, you're going to go click, oh, I don't have it in. I don't have it in student view. Let me see if I can get it in student view.